intelligently controlled extraterrestrial spacecraft. In other words, some, underlined 27 times, some UFOs are alien spacecraft. Most are not. I don't care about the ones that aren't. The basketball coach doesn't care about the short guys. Give me the 7-footer, he said. The midgets. Second conclusion is the subject of flying saucers. And some people say, why do you say flying saucer? Why don't you say UFOs? Because I don't give a darn about UFOs. I care about flying saucers. All flying saucers are UFOs, but not all UFOs are flying saucers. All great-grandfathers are men, but not all men are great-grandfathers. I happen to be one, as a matter of fact. So the subject represents a kind of cosmic Watergate, meaning some few people within major governments have known since at least July 1947, probably before that some UFOs were extraterrestrial spacecraft. And they ain't telling us. The third conclusion is there are no good arguments against the first two conclusions. Only people haven't studied the relevant evidence. And finally, four, because I'm such a shy, retiring kind of guy, as you can tell, we're dealing with the biggest story of the millennium. Singular. If I said two, then I'd get into religious arguments, and I don't want to get in that direction. Okay. Another couple of things. I talk a lot about the nasty, noisy negativists and the ancient academics and the fossilized physicists. I come on strong. I don't have a boss who's saying, you can't say that, Stan, you'll lose tenure. I feel there's no point in being shy about this subject. You got the facts, put them out on the table. And these guys are not acting like scientists. They're biased, they're a whole bunch of other words which I won't even go into. The two words that characterize the attacks on flying saucers from the ancient academics. They are, what's the word? I suddenly lost the word. See, Alzheimer's got me already. By the end of the talk, I'll probably forget everything. The arrogance and ignorance are the words I was looking for. If you read what they said, there are several assumptions that they make. Ain't nobody ahead of us anywhere. We're at the peak of God's great creation, no matter which God you're talking about. And secondly, they don't dare to study the evidence. How do I know that? Because I ask at most of my lectures, I talk about 5 large-scale scientific studies, and I'll ask how many of you have read this after I talk about it. I'm lucky if I got 2% who've read any of them. So I have no fear of accusing them of ignorance. And I've done some debates. Anybody want to arrange a debate? I'll be happy. On Coast to Coast Radio, incidentally. I'm sure everybody listens. I don't, because I'm in the Atlantic time zone. It's awful late.
You can get it on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah.
It's very